change around here, buddy. We're gonna do a lot more father-son things together. And you know what the best part is?
What?
We're gonna raise your new baby brother or sister together with Elizabeth. What do you think about that?
We'll be like a family?
Well, we'll do our best.
Well, how touching. I'm sorry to interrupt with such distressing news.
Well, here's an idea. Don't. I'm sure there's a little hope for that, isn't it? Why don't you go tell Alfred to warm up that pizza we had last night, and I'll come join you in a minute, okay?
Well, there may be hope for Spencer yet. No, in spite of his unfortunate mother, with some careful tutelage, he could become a proper Cassadine.
You said there was news?
Lucky is reverting to type.
What? What does that mean?
Well, I was at the hospital earlier. I barely greeted Elizabeth when in swooped Lucky and in full-blown protection mode. No, I'm afraid if you don't intercede, Lucky might make it impossible for you to have a say in your son or daughter's life.
Elizabeth is pregnant with my child. She only recently got out of Shady Brook and doesn't need the stress, which is everything you personify. Leave her alone.
I had barely gotten out 3 words when Lucky ran in to save the little darling. It's as if he's lurking on the outer edges of her life, waiting for a chance to shine as her hero. It's pathological, Nikolas. I mean, ignore it at your own peril.
What are you trying to say?
I am telling you to be protective of your interests when it comes to this child, or Elizabeth and Lucky will get back together. Now, is that what you want, Nikolas? You want your child raised by a stepfather who resents you and everything you stand for?
Dr. Lee.
You gotta do something about your grandmother, Nikolas. You know, ship her off to one of your islands or throw her back in the nut house. Better yet, take her to a riding trailer, put a bullet in her head. Just keep her the hell away from Elizabeth.
Hold on. Don't barge into my house and order me around. Helena already told me about your little confrontation at the hospital, so I'm sure you got your white horse tethered just outside. The fact is, Helena, however skewed her intentions may be, is concerned about my child. So it's a family matter. And since you've made it abundantly clear that I no longer fit that bill, butt out. I'm obligated to explain myself to you, but I've opted to keep Helena close as a preventative measure.
If Helena stays in town, Elizabeth won't have any peace. Do you understand that? She's still too fragile. You're mishandling the situation, Nikolas, and it's going to have adverse effects on Elizabeth, the boys, and the new baby. So just get rid of Helena.
What is this really about? Is it a legitimate concern, or are you just grabbing another chance to be Elizabeth's hero?
I'm not interested in being Elizabeth's hero anymore, okay? Her and I are over. We don't have a future, and you know it. But I'm not just going to stand by and watch Helena intimidate, harass, and basically stalk Elizabeth and make her life a living hell. And if you care about her the way you say you do, you wouldn't either.